Okay, if you know anything about me, I dated a guy for about a year who happened to be from across the pond. And which cool, you know. But he introduced me to the wonderful world. And you're gonna be grossed out. If you're American, you're gonna be grossed out when you see this. The wonderful world of Marmite. Yeah, I'm a sick freak, right? And that's what you're thinking, and that's what I thought. I was like, what sort of sick freak likes Marmite? Me. And what you're about to see might disgust you, might make you feel gross, might make you say, oh, bro, why would you even think about putting that together on a sandwich? And the thing is, I wouldn't think of it. I stole it. I plagiarized this sandwich. So, it starts out with some mayo. And you can put however much mayo you want on it. It's your fucking sandwich. It's your sandwich. I personally like a very good amount. I'm a big fan of mayo. As a kid, I used to eat mayo sandwiches. Like I spent a lot of nights at my grandma's house, and I would wake up my aunt in the middle of the night and say, "Can you make me a mayo sandwich?" Because I was too young to use knives. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about the Marmite. All right, Americans do this thing where they go, I'm gonna try Marmite. I'm gonna try Marmite, this food that isn't, or this condiment that isn't very common in America. You know, I can only find it at World Market. And so they're like, I'm gonna try it. They grab out a huge spoonful and they eat it. That's disgusting. Why? It's yeast. It is yeast spread. That's like if you ate like 100% beer, like 100% yeast beer. That would be gross. That would be gross. So they eat this like huge spoonful of it, and they're like, ew, Marmite's gross. Obviously, you wouldn't eat a spoonful of mustard. You wouldn't download a house. And so they say, Marmite's gross. And every person who I bring up Marmite to, they're like, ugh, that's disgusting. You eat that? Yes, it's delicious. But if you're using the right amount, if you're eating a whole spoonful, then it's gonna be gross. And I made this mistake. I was trying to be nice. I made him some toast with some Marmite on it, and I brought it to him, and he looked at me and he went, and I went, what did I do wrong? And he was like, that's because I put as much as you would put on, like how much you would butter toast, you know, like put butter on. And he was like, absolutely not. That's not good. That it won't be tasty. It's too bitter. And then also I didn't put butter on it. So he was like, the butter kind of adds to the flavor and makes it taste better. With this, I'm using mayo because that's what you use to make a Marmite sandwich. And that's basically what it is. It's mayo and Marmite with a twist. Not a twist to me, a twist to you guys. I didn't come up with this. And I made this in front of my friend the other day, and she called me a sick freak, and she took a picture of me to shame me later. But now I'm posting it on the internet for you to see, so she can't use it to blackmail me because I'm showing the world of my own volition. You know? Salt and vinegar chips. Has to be salt and vinegar. Alright. I'm gonna throw a shit ton on there because I am hungry. I'm having a lot of cravings tonight. Because I'm just hungry. I've been a lot more active recently than I previously was, so I'm a lot more hungry. And the reason I'm more active is because I just got an Oculus and I've been playing hours of Beat Saber a day. So I'm just gonna keep piling it on until I think it's time to stop. Okay, I think it's time to stop. And this is not a meal you eat to sustain yourself. You eat this for fun, joy, and happiness. Okay? This is peak British cuisine right here. Not a vegetable in sight. Okay? And you do that. If anyone who's British watches this and it's not actually a thing and he was just a sick freak and did this, then I'm gonna be embarrassed. But I feel like it's not far-fetched and that somebody might see this and be like, yeah. And every time it hits, it's so good. And I crave this sandwich. I've been craving it just about every day for the past year and a half. Because in the divorce, he took the Marmite. And it took me a year and some change to build up the courage to take my candy ass to World Market and buy some. And boy, am I glad I did, because it's so good. And it just, all of the salt, bitter cravings I have, it satisfies. And so I'm gonna go eat this and watch Shameless and drink a soda. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you try it and like it. If you don't like salty, bitter stuff, you won't like it. If you don't like mayo, you won't like it. If you don't... Just try it. Or don't. Or don't even do it. Just... But believe me when I tell you, it brings me joy. And it's not healthy. Not at all. But Americans are notorious for their fast food chains and deep fried goods and eating things that'll kill them. So I think I'll survive this. Bye.